threshold. Now let's do this! We're like at such a tiny, tiny amount. It's gonna go right over. In the meantime, I'm also doing this challenge. Because I finished all the blacksmith ones. So now we're working on this pain in the butt. It's a pain in the butt. Okay. Ah, so close. We're gonna have to beat like, I don't know, 3 or 4 more of these guys. So, the big question is, how will our ultimate spell compare against the monk, who previously had our strongest area attack? Yeah. And I think I might level the archer next. So, thoughts on this? I think this is the second easiest class to level of the ones I've tried, but be aware this is only my 4th class. We've done thief, warrior, fighter, and now this. Yeah, the fighter monk class, that is the easiest to level. I'd say this is probably second easiest. Maybe not. Maybe the warrior was easier. I'm a little bit uncertain, actually, because I'm at so much higher a level. Oh, we're done. I'm at so much higher a level that the leveling up is just getting easier. But anyway. Alright. Push Blast. It actually pushes their action bars back too. But that doesn't really matter. It's the fact that it hits all enemies. Let's see this thing in action. Level 1 push attack. Boo! Boo! Pretty good. It'll sometimes miss the Tengus, I'm sure, but, I mean, it's pretty good. We need to get 3 enemies on screen. Okay, the accuracy. It's not as good as Magic Missile. Oh, but the Tengus are fragile, so it might not matter. Well, it did this time, but only just barely. Yeah. Yeah. We're just not getting 3 for 1s right now. I'll have to experiment more to see how it averages. We'll stop after this one and, hold on a second. Wait a second. I might still have... Hold on one second. Okay, the number to beat is 230. That's what the fighter monk does. 230 while in the dragon room. If our mage can match a 230 here, then of course we've gained like another 4 levels, but I don't think that'll make too big of an impact. If it stays at 230, it's comparable to the monk. That accuracy thing is playing a role here. I don't know. I think the monk gives less XP. Or more XP than this. And the dodging is definitely a factor. Yeah, it's definitely a factor, but you need the damage. You can't switch over to the leathers. Now, Push Blast is only level 1. So this will increase over time. And, of course, Casting Boost, I've already stated, I think that this might turn out to be an OP ability. Because the monk does have a better attack boost, because I had spent time as the warrior and stuff. So attack boost is a stronger ability. Like I've leveled it more, I mean. So I'm trying to sort out all the factors that could be confounding this. The weapon is a little bit weaker than what the monk is using as well. But I'm also 4 levels higher than when I tested the monk last. So I don't know. Still, it's good to have another AoE attack. And Magic Missile does seem good. It has a high accuracy spell also. I like this high accuracy attack. I don't know what to think of Elemental Blast, but if I run into enemies that are weak to the elements in general, I guess, maybe. We don't have a lot of elemental attacks yet. Man, there are various factors that could be confounding this. I feel like I should let it level up a little before jumping to the archer. Oh no. Alright then. Well, that's where things stand. How are you doing? Oh, you got up to that? That's probably gonna kick your ass. I'll have to see if you can do damage or not. Alright then. Alright. I have decided it is time to arch. Yes. Finally. We get to inspect the archery. And I'm going to go ahead and upgrade you. I'm going to upgrade you 2 times like the rest. Although I should probably do more. No, this is fine for now. This is fine for now. Good enough. It'll get us by. Because we know we're eventually going to get superior gear. Alright, bash. Drops boost and speed boost. And I guess we just bonk the enemy for the moment. How strong are we feeling? Go bonk them! It's sort of like there should be like a weapon and then an arrow. A quiver. And then you can have different quivers that do different elements. That'd be cool. Anyway, I'm gonna be leveling this for a bit. Oh, stop for a second. Wait a second. Did I learn bow mastery? Yay! Well, we'll go to the hilltop to celebrate. This isn't a hilltop. This is a giant circle in the sky. Steep cliffs in all directions. Anyway, uh, we need. Oops, no, don't do that. We need to get up to level 10. Then we'll have a double attacking attack, which should make leveling relatively easy. It should be a smoother leveling process at the low levels. Trap, on the other hand, I'm not as sure about. I mean, stunning sounds great and all. Definitely seems like a useful ability, but I think this would do more damage. An arrow rain is, of course, what we're really after. Ambush honestly sounds good, but I don't know what to take the place of. I mean, it sounds really good, but I'm spoiled for choice here. So yeah, we'll have to see how that goes. This is going to be interesting. A little different from the other classes. Meanwhile, I'm wearing you down. Alright. Alright, yeah. Okay. Double shot's pretty good. Still very low level, hasn't been very long in, and already I can put it here. I wouldn't put it in the dragon room yet, but I mean, at level 10 we're already fighting these pretty well, honestly. I should probably give Tengu a test as well. But I mean, basically a machine gun. Just spewing arrows now. Let's hit a little bit better. I don't know, maybe. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, I'll leave this overnight. The XP isn't well, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. And it's only going to get better and better and better as we level. And given a couple of days, I don't think I'm going to switch out a double shot. I really don't. I think it's just going to be double shot all the way. Honestly, and I don't know what to do about ambush. So honestly, I think until we hit error rain, this might just be my build. Like I think we're kind of done. The only thing to do is figure out when we can get into the dragon room. That's pretty much it. Ambush makes a lot more sense after I have arrow rain, if it's powerful enough that it can, like, this only makes sense if your first attack is going to kill an enemy. Then it's like, wow, I can attack super quick. I mean, ambush is just good, but it's not as good as, like, a speed boost. A general speed boost, I don't think. Maybe I'm wrong. We'll see. Anyway, this is fine. I can just leave this fighting Tengu. The, XP per hour is excellent. We'll level quick. Okay. There is only one of these left. 10 light clones. 10 have to win. 10. I mean, we can definitely do it, but holy crap. Yeah, I don't know about doing an extra one. I think this will be enough for now, thanks. Oh, shit. Before I do that, I have to go here, and I have to do this! Silly me. How could I forget to do that? Anyway, while that's happening, let's take a quick look over here. The Archer's, in my estimation, the easiest class to level up of them all. Admittedly, as usual, I have to point to my high level, but I mean, holy crap, double shot is ridiculous. You get it at a very low level, level 10, and suddenly you've got this ability that really kicks ass. Ambush is really good when there's only one enemy. Your XP goes up quite a bit, but I mean, it's quite a few levels ago I discovered I could just fight here, and it wins. Like the rogue, the thief, your dodge is really, really high, and and between double shot and the drops boost giving you extra XP, you just kind of are amazing at leveling. Yeah. Yeah, the XP boost on a fighting type class. If I were to start the game over now with all the classes available right now, I would go for Archer. I would definitely go for Archer as my first character, to build up my levels and then level up other things from there. Because, yeah, she's ridiculous. I did try Trap, and it might be really good against a boss or something, but our magic is not very good, and, well, it just sucks, okay? It lets you do magic damage, which is nice and all, but it's just terrible. It stuns the enemy, sure, but they don't die. It just takes like a million hits. It's awful. And there's no way, because you attack randomly, it's not like you can mix it in and be like, use one trap, and that, no, it's like, you'll just do things, anyway. We're gonna get Arrow Rain eventually, and I'm very curious to see how that performs. I think at the high 40s, I'm gonna slow down a lot, because where the fighter had Dragon Punch getting a triple hit, I'm only getting a double hit. Double hit's pretty great, but, you know. But the XP boost is pretty good still. XP boost is very good, so I don't know. Anyway, we'll see how all that turns out. Now, really? I can't punch another one out? I thought these would, oh well, doesn't matter. I'm not too concerned. I'm so glad it's below 365. Okay. Let's do the final one of these. And then I'll have to figure out what I want to do next. What do I want to do next? Well, we can take a second to contemplate it. I have these still. These are good. I've been doing the total growth challenges a lot because those make these easier. So I could definitely do these. We'll see how those feel. I still need to do 10 more of these. Now, I've done a lot of things since I did the last round of them, so that we're quite a bit stronger than we were, but these are still such a pain in the ass. I don't relish doing them. And then I still have before me doing another set of these. And I still don't know if I should go before or after the challenges. I just don't know. I just don't know. We could also poke the hard modes again. I've done that a couple of times. I look at them periodically and contemplate them and test one and stuff. We could definitely try that. Oh, we'll see. Ah, yes. However, one thing it is time for, most definitely, is our build speed to be increased. Alright, I only need to do one more batch and it'll hit my goal of 10. Then we have this one over here that needs the same treatment. I want them both to be at 10. I need to do a bunch of ultimate overflows, though. I need to do a bunch of ultimate overflows together with the increased creation speed and make this really start to sing. But build speed just affects more things. Build speed even helps with this because, you know, the div gen. Whereas creation speed, well, at this point, literally the only thing in the game it applies to is this, and when I do challenges that are like GP reset challenges, which is something I don't really have anymore, so it doesn't come up very much anymore, does it? And as I said, until I do ultimate challenges, it doesn't seem that important if my creation speed is a bit low. But I do want to upgrade that anyway. I will get to it. It is inevitable. Yeah. I have so many items I'm gonna need to process. I still have an exorbitant amount of herbs from leveling up the mage against these things. Where am I gonna get enough glass? The archer was able to fight some Tengus. High accuracy and all that. But, the last class, the monk, I don't know, or the cleric, I don't know about that one. I don't know about her. Well, we shall see. For now, the strat is... Let me put this here. The strat is... Space Dim. Builds up the dimensional beamer. What the hell just happened? Where's all my light clones? Where were my light clones? That was weird. They were all... I don't know how that happened. Anyway, dimensional beamer. Number one. We let that build up over time. I checked a box in here. It's not visible. So that since I'm only using 10 light clones, the rest will be busily working on that beamer. We bring these two stats up to about, I think it's 5,000-ish. Enough that my shadow clones aren't dying anymore. That's how high I bring it. And I pass a bunch of time till, I forget exactly what the time is, but after we've beaten a few of these, and then I go in for the kill. Before then, I just kind of do all the things. Do all the things you do on a normal rebirth while letting time pass. 'Cause why not? And this continues. I think I somehow messed it up again where it's not giving me very good returns. It's giving me really bad returns this time. I still don't care enough to pay proper attention. I let the last run so long that on rebirth I got more, like I basically more than doubled the number. Alright. Alright then. I just started my new pet level challenge here, and I realized that I have absolutely no idea how long to run the campaigns. I have no clue how long this will take. In the past, when I did these, I had to spend time leveling my dungeon teams, my campaign teams. I could take my craft guys off and set them to work. But I don't need to do that anymore. And I've got some pretty nice boosts. Things are a little different now. I mean, it looks like we've already knocked out more than 10% of the challenge, but we know diminishing returns and all that. I'm gonna try 3 hours. I'll try 3 hours. We won't run any level campaigns or do anything funny. We'll just do it like this, and, see how it goes? Sure. I literally have no clue how it's gonna go. So, we'll just observe. Alright then. In the meantime, what you're all really wanting to know, how's the adventurer doing? She's doing great. Level 41, things have slowed down quite a bit. We have a lot of items that we need to process, of course. Which we will do someday, maybe. There's only one class left, and I might do item crafting, or I might jump into the final class. We also have this one area we've been staying away from because it's scary there. And well, I don't think double shot's gonna cut it. Being dodgy is nice, though. Really nice. So, this class might do better than some of the others. Maybe with Arrow Rain we'll take a look at it, but I'm pretty sure this class won't be good for that haul. It's designed for the new class, the Cleric, which, you know, we'll get to soon. Anyway, we're up to level 86, so that's nice. The Cleric shouldn't be too much trouble, since we already did our time as the student, and we've got the cloth gear, and we've got plenty of paper to make the book and upgrade it. Should be fine. Should be fine, right? Wish I could automate this step. That there was a challenge that would let you start with a certain number of black holes already pre-built, so I could just skip it. You gotta get those first 100 in so that you can get the GP generation, the passive GP generation started. 'Cause that's important. That's 26 GP an hour. That doesn't actually sound like all that much, but it adds up. It adds up, okay? Over time, that's a lot of GP. Anyway, we'll just, stop here for the moment. And, see how this goes in 3 hours. Wow. We've done more than 25% of the challenge, theoretically. It should be slowing down by now, right? Maybe. How this goes will also... I'll use that to estimate how much more levels per challenge. Anyway, we'll see. Based on this, I'll determine how I'm going to approach the future ones. I think this will be relatively easy, because the slime is a little overperformer. Because the slime is a little overperformer. Yeah. And with that, all that's left are the unlimited and doing the days again. And the last 10 challenges. Grrr, those are a pain. Alright, so it was about 4 hours. Well, maybe 3.5. Somewhere around there. Sure. I need to do a little bit more before I do the next one, which will be plus 15. Okay. They're going to get significantly harder with each one. I'm not sure I'm going to do all 20 just yet. But I can definitely do more. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how many I want to do. What's my limit? 10 hours? 20? How long am I willing to spend on each one? Because I know that my pets are going to grow more numerous, and this one can level up a bit more yet. So if I wait and I do more of these, it should get easier. Or maybe I just get them all done now so that they're all done. I don't know. I don't know. I'm a little bit late at noticing this. Yeah. So, I think this matches what the Warriors XP is, more or less, in the Dragon Room. But, but we have something new to try. So, first we tested in the Dragon Room real quick. There are so many ways to test this new ability. Let's start with the obvious. Doing exactly what I was doing before, but instead of 2 arrows, now you have a lot of arrows. The hits don't hit that hard. Whereas my other ability, which I can't look at right now, I don't know how many level ups I had on. Oh, 7. Okay. Okay. All right. So this should be causing significantly higher damage. I'd have to let it run for a while to determine exactly how much XP we're getting per hour. Have to leave it for a bit for it to stabilize, but we get an idea of where we're at. It is a very random attack. Alright, so it's getting more XP, but not dramatically more, I don't think. Next question would be... I seriously doubt this will work, but we gotta try. That's just a no. That's just not happening. Alright, let's say we went in here. our high accuracy attack. Well, with the leather armor, it's high accuracy anyway. Maybe. Let's swap out speed boost for ambush and try the same thing. This makes the first hit. If we were able to just hit a little bit harder, we would be one-shotting them. That's interesting. Well, maybe more than a little bit. So, comparable to the Dragon Room. I'd have to run a longer test to be sure exactly how much. We wouldn't be getting the fire jewels. Interesting. I'll do a more comprehensive test, of course. But it's nowhere near the XP gain that the fighter gets. It was easier to level, although I think the Dragon Punch was a better leveling move once you reached level 20. The biggest advantage I'd say the Archer had is it's an attacking class with access to drop boost. And the drop boost was a huge help. Both for leveling and, well, it just gives me more drops. That's nice. So having a combat drop boost is something we might find useful, particularly if we're looking for drops that the rogue can't steal. For example, the rogue is incapable of stealing fire jewels. I think with some levels, I think that this would go up quite a bit. If we let ambush level up and just general levels, I think the XP would get quite a bit better as we start one-shotting them. The question is, do I need to spend a whole bunch of time crafting, or should I go straight into the cleric after I'm done experimenting? I don't know. I want to finish the set, and I think I have enough stuff on hand that I can just go straight into the cleric without worrying about it. I don't think I have to craft right now, but it might be good if I did. I definitely need a longer time in the Dragon Room. But I'm pretty sure this will end up being better. To a point, anyway. Alright, I'll play around with stuff later. Let's just do this. I wanna be a cleric. Bookmaster. I don't know why I'd want heal. I just don't know why. But maybe it'll come a big deal later. See, resistance boost would let me have a higher MP regeneration, but it would constantly cost MP to use the ability. So I don't think I'll be doing that right now. Alright, put the cloth on. Now, a good, strong, heavy book. Unfortunately, I can only have one book. So I could go with a shield. I could just go with a good iron dagger. I mean, the speed boost and accuracy boost are both welcome. Then, of course, you go over to upgrades, and you say, let's see, which one is this? The hidden book? Oh, this eats up the leather as well. Anyway, there you go. A +8. Oh, look, this is my most powerful weapon. Not really all that great looking, but hey, why not? What else am I gonna do with the pages? Okay. At the moment, you're basically just a student, but gain a little XP and eventually you'll get somewhere. This class, ailment resistance in particular, this class might be an extremely useful specialist. Strong holy attack, and then resist elements and heal. When the bosses are introduced, this class might be important. Maybe. But during regular play, I can't imagine using healing. Like, that would just tank your everything. Because the game does not reward you for tackling the highest level areas. Instead, it rewards you for finding a happy medium. How do you feel about the hilltop? I'll be experimenting for a little bit with this. Yeah. It's the final one. I'll have them all maxed. It just takes a little while, but hey, at level 88, there's not much that can stand in our way. At this point, and with this class, we should actually be able to fight in the dark hallway as well. Theoretically. Alright then. Okay, we're stable at 52,000. But, what if? Oh wait, I don't have it yet? Oh shit. For some reason, I thought... No, that's oh, okay, well, carry on as you were. I'm not going to throw you into the dark hall or the dragon room when you're only level 17. So just carry on through the night, and we'll see you in the morning. I'm sure you'll be ready to use your new spell then. Yeah. Okay. And now 56, huh? Alright. From magic arrow to holy light. It's got a huge MP cost. Alright, let's go with this. How much power... fixed value. No, wait, no. 45% of your hit points. Wait, whatever. We're not going to use it right now anyway. We're going to go ahead. First, we're going to just give it a generic test. So we should be hitting at least a little bit harder. After we've knocked out 2 of these. That's an unfortunate thing, leaving it at 6. Okay. Yeah, I'd say that's an improvement. We're not strong enough for this, and we know it, but let's at least get a taste of how hard this hits. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. I don't have a way to increase my armor to get a higher damage boost. The cloth armor. Unless I want to go back to, like, the beginning of the game just to gather cloth. But, well, we'll level faster now. How long do you think it is until we are strong enough to fight in that hallway? Do you think I'll have to wait all the way to 50? I hate that this only works for 2 turns. Man, if it was only... Maybe that's how it levels, but it's probably not how it levels. Anyway, yeah. Probably before that we'll be in the Dark Hall. Probably. Yeah. A more difficult class to level, definitely. Possibly, I think this is the most difficult class to level. Because it, takes so long before it gets a new attack. But yeah, we're at such a high level that it doesn't matter going in. Oh, I have so much crafting to do. So much crafting to do. Let's see. Yeah, it's okay to do this. Ugh, whoever, whatever. I kind of hope that this Valentine's Day, the breakup thing is just cut as a mechanic. It was cute and all, but I'm done with it. My patience with it has worn thin over the year. Got a bunch more of these to do. And I'm going up to like 16 hours now. I think that's about right for it. Once I hit 24 hours, I'm going to have to ask myself if it's worth it to keep going. Because this one doesn't have a bonus for doing the whole set. So... I don't know. We'll see how I feel about it. I might decide just to finish them all, or I might not. I don't know. Oh, you know what I can do, though? I'm gonna give you it all again. Yes. Yes. Alright then.